So let's talk about the basics of SEO. I think I've asked you about this before, but it's still like, it's kind of just like make good content and get a lot of links and attention to it, right? Is that like the basic formula?
Yes, and be qualified for the topic and search. The keyword you're trying to rank for has to be a good result for that thing, like how to make an egg. Mm-hmm. Is it structured correctly for that? And does it get a lot of links? It matches user experience. Then you can rank.
Got it.
Makes sense.
So how much of SEO is still just getting links?
It's a big percentage.
Are we talking like 90%?
I think it's good white hat is a huge part of that for sure. White hat links. You can't get bad links and still rank. So that could be people could misinterpret what you say and then go get a lot of crappy links and think they can rank.
Oh, got it. So don't go on Fiverr and buy like 10,000 links for $5.
If you can actually engineer a real website to generate a lot of links, yes, that's a quality ranking factor.
Got it. Okay. So you want a link from a high ranking thing. Okay.
Yes.
Of course. It just seems like from the day that the PageRank white paper came out from Google, it's the exact same algorithm. Almost. Okay. I know they do a lot of small little things. They have a lot of fancy ways that they get rid of spam and stuff like that. But ultimately, it seems like if you get the most amount of top ranking links, high ranking links to a piece of content, you will be number one in the search engine. I think it's a mathematical certainty, right?
Yes. No. You could be, it depends on the key. Like one page can rank for a ton of different keywords. Mm-hmm. So if one is if they match the user intent for one set of that one term and the other one does not, it's very possible a lower, less linked to page can rank higher based on the signals of, say, 1 million people search how to crack an egg or how to make an egg. If a lot of people are bouncing or not clicking that highly linked to asset, it'll get re-ranked by Google. If that makes sense. So the user experience signals based on bouncing back to a search result, or maybe you search it again because that first one didn't give you the right ratio of salt and pepper. I don't know.
Where do you find out about these things? Is it just like Twitter or like following people or?
It's definitely good to follow a lot of people that are SEOs if you're interested in SEO and content marketers as well. But my general recommendation, and I think this is good marketing, is pattern matching. Is you search things a lot, you look at the factors of what's ranking well, you try to do some analysis of what doesn't rank well against that and why. That's kind of how you come to the assumption of this is how something is in the featured snippet, and this how it's like what are the factors that are co-occurring on all of these pages that you search. It's the structure of the page, it's the links. When you combine those elements, then you learn just through kind of repetition.
All right. So this is, I'm asking this selfishly, but I'm sure other people, content that gets ranked, like let's say like listicles, there's like calculators, generators, long form articles. Is there any of those that specifically that do better or that you go for more or just depends?
I would say kind of going full circle here, it's user intent should tell you that. So search something, and then what the search result is telling you is what you should do. So if you search how to make an egg, which is a common thing we've been searching, you're going to see video of that. You need to have video to rank for that term because Google's showing videos on the search results. But if you search something like flower quotes, you'll see a ton of images from like Pinterest on there. So you need visual images that are quotes as well as actual words in order to rank for flower quotes because the search engine result page is telling you that. So in terms of actually generating links and interest, listicles do very well, yes, on average. So that's good. People like listicles. They like structure. That goes back to that quick answer.
Best things to do in Austin, that's going to be a listicle, right?
Yes, for sure. So you'll search that and you'll see like 15, 20, 25, and that'll be an indication that you should also make a listicle.
How to cook an egg is going to be a video, I assume.
Could be mixed. So it'll probably be mixed intent where you'll see videos, but people will also want that written version because I don't necessarily want the video, but some users will. So to best solve for that, you'd ideally have every kind of mixed media format that Google is telling you people want. So video, images, words for that video specific.
So you kind of have to have like you have to do video, you have to do everything now. Before it used to be you just make one page, but now it seems like you got to do everything. Omni-channel marketing, I guess it's called. Something like that.
It depends on the vertical for sure. Like if you're in recipes, yes, you need to do video. If you're in B2B copywriting, I mean, I think it's good for you for thought leadership, but to actually rank for stuff, I don't know it's as often needed.
Random question. How long does it typically take to rank something now? It used to be like I'd be able to rank pretty quick on stuff, and now it's a bit of a harder endeavor. From the time that someone says, I want to rank for best fake plants, how long does it take you to rank generally?
That might have something to do with the encroachment of the brands there. So it depends on how many high authority brands are in the space. So we are lucky to have some high authority brands as clients. They can rank in 3 to 5 months, page 1 for something, maybe faster. Sometimes you'll pop for a second and then fall off and come back just from like a freshness signal. I think it's reasonable. Like we have a client who's not number 1 in authority. We typically tell them 4 to 6 months could take you to rank, see momentum, and then hockey stick 6 months plus. If you're a startup that's like 20 to 30 DR points away from the people doing best, normally would say more like you'll start seeing momentum at 6, and then it'll start pacing and building towards 12, really.
Damn.
So it takes a long time, but that's why people don't do search.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
Or the people that have the money and patience to do it.
Yeah. It's not
So-
free.